Hello there! Today I'm going to talk about Alfred Hitchcock. Not his whole life, but his films. So, Alfred Joseph Hitchcock is one of the greatest directors of all time. But why is that? What I think is, it's because he's a modernist. Like, when I watched his film Vertigo, which was shot in 1958, it really impressed me. I mean, it was 60 years ago when they first released that film, but it's still better than so many films that shot nowadays. In my opinion, of course. So, I think that's because of his skills. He is very reformist about certain things like shooting techniques, scripts, music, and definitely sound effects. Things that determines if a movie is good or meh. And he also known as master of suspense, and that's because of he make you nervous, suspicious, and curious at the same time while you are watching his films, and that's because of his skills too. But in today's standards, I don't think everyone would like his films, especially the people whom are not into cinema. But they don't know that Hitchcock has a really big part in cinema's development. If there weren't Hitchcock, the cinema today would be so different, negatively. I mean, today's directors are still copying him. So now I'm gonna talk about my top 3, without any spoiler. So, let's begin with Vertigo. It's a drama about a retired detective who has vertigo, and his life with that sickness. It really is a good movie, and it has a really shocking ending. And the second one is The Birds. It's a horror movie, and it's about what if birds attack humans. And it made me nervous time to time. But after all, it has a happy ending. And the third one is Psycho. Psycho is a horror movie like The Birds too. And it's about a woman and a psycho man. And it has this scene which I think everyone have seen before. So it made me nervous and scary, like The Birds too. And if you are into the cinema, you should definitely watch Hitchcock films. I guess that was all. Thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Gülşah and I'm going to talk about How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother is a series on Netflix and have 9 seasons. It is my favorite series because it is so enjoyable. And this movie about how Ted met the mother, and actually Ted tell the story to him children and we watch this. And let's talk about the main characters of How I Met Your Mother. The main characters of How I Met Your Mother is Ted, Lily, Marshall, Robin, and Barney. Of course, my favorite character is Ted. And Marshall, Lily, and Ted met from college, and Marshall and Lily being lovers. When they graduated from college, they decided to live together. And firstly, Ted and Robin met at a bar and they will be a lover, and unfortunately something is going bad and they decide to break up. And after the breakup, Barney and Robin being lovers, and they decide to talk about their relationship with Ted. And when Ted learned their relationship, Ted say it is okay, it is not a problem for me, and I'm happy for you, but I think it is not okay for Ted. And after the breakup, Ted meets some new girls. Even nearly he married with a girl, but the girl running away when they marry. And Um, um, and so Ted believed he can find the true girl in New York, and he decided to move to Chicago for to find the true girl, and maybe he can improve himself about his job, his architecture at the same time. And at the same time, Robin and Barney decide to marry at a hotel, and Ted goes to there. And after Barney and Robin marry, Ted talk about to um, move to Chicago with his friends. And Marshall, Lily, Robin, and Barney firstly was upset, but after that they will be happy because if Ted goes to Chicago, maybe he can find a true girl, and maybe he can improve himself, and Ted's friends will be happy, and they say goodbye each other. And when Ted's waiting the train for come back to him house, he met Tracy. Tracy is the mother, and they met under a yellow umbrella, and everything is happening very fast after that. And they have two kids, and they don't marry, and unfortunately Tracy died. And end of the story, children say to their father Ted, they say, "Father, you told us you tell the story of you and our mother met, but you tell us how you love Aunt Robin." And she said, and after that she said, "I think you should go to the Robin house, and you should tell your feelings." And finally, Ted got to Robin's house, and this is end of the story. I hope you all like it, and thank you for listening to me. See you.